But when I'm sat there talking to like, hi, my lovelies. Oh my god, it just came out. How funny. How awkward now.
You can have that in your bit.
It's like,
cheers, Trish.
we're going to have a little gossip. We don't know what we're going to talk about. Anything could just roll off the tongue.
Exactly.
Anything.
This is like free for all.
This is really free for all.
So guys, see who's come round for a cup of tea. Look who's come over for a cup of tea at my house.
This is really
Trish
exciting.
60, one of my favourite YouTubers who I've watched for many years, and I feel like I do know her.
Yeah.
Even if we've never met before. This is our first time meeting, and I'm so excited. We've been planning this for a while, and I've been talking to you guys and telling you that she's coming over, and I think a lot of you were excited.
Oh yeah, you said it.
I mentioned it a few times. I mentioned it in my video.
And then I got sick and I had to cancel on you. Oh my god, I'm so rubbish. I was really sick.
Yeah, you
I
were
was
sick
in
for a
bed.
while.
I was sick for like a month. Like a good month. I've still got a slight cough.
Oh my god.
It hasn't gone.
It's funny, I woke up this morning and I had a really bad sore throat. I was like, I can't cancel. We're not cancelling this.
I had to cancel so many things while I was sick. I got sent home from work, and that's never happened to me.
Really?
Never happened to me before. But my boss is like, you can't test looking like that.
Yeah.
Get home. I was like, oh.
So we're really excited to film today. We're just going to chat. We are just going to go for it, and we're going to chat about all sorts of things, whatever comes up.
Whatever comes up into our heads. We haven't planned anything. We just go for it. We really haven't planned anything.
Yeah. We had a few ideas, but then we just thought, you know what? We're just going to chat. We're going to get to know each other, and you guys can just watch us and join us and get to know each other.
And get a cup of tea, because we got our tea ready.
Have a cup of tea, exactly.
I'm a bit dazzled.
Get used to it when you're too famous. You have cameras in your face.
How famous are we going to be?
Do you know what? My boyfriend says that to me all the time.
When you're famous?
Yeah, and I'm like, what makes you think I'm going to go anywhere? What makes you think anyone's going to even watch my videos?
Have people recognised you in the street yet?
Sometimes.
We're famous. We've been recognised in the street.
People ask for Instagram pictures with me.
going.
That's what people normally ask. Can we get a picture with you?
Well, there's been like a couple of times when I've been like really funny times that stand up. So, Ash, can you shut the door?
You can't see the door, but I can shut the door.
Yeah. You're stood in it, right? Can you see in the camera that you're stood in it? Yeah. Just be
I can see the red light.
That's the main thing. So, I was at Heathrow Airport, and me and my boss, who's actually Indian, like it's funny because everyone else at my work is not Indian, and Anna, who's my boss, him and me were at the airport, just the two of us travelling on a flight, and someone who must work at the airport saw us.
Yeah.
Sorry, a bit of skin or something. That's right, that's right.
Oh, spot. Skin.
I literally thought you had like a pop
this like last night. Oh.
So someone saw us, and then so then I got on a flight to San Francisco. Then when I got off at the other end at San Francisco, she tweeted me going, "Oh, I saw you at Heathrow Airport," and I was like, "Oh my god,
so weird."
She must have thought that was my husband or something, like my secret husband or my secret boyfriend. Because
yeah, but you don't talk about your relationship stuff.
Yeah,
do you?
well,
you've never mentioned anything.
No, I haven't. That's why. That's why I was thinking. She probably thought like they're together. We were looking at like Mulberry handbags.
You're like, gold digger.
But we were looking at Mulberry handbags for his wife, not for like anything else.
How old is he?
He's the same age, like 33 as well.
Okay.
We're like the same age.
It would be funny if he was older.
No.
Like older.
The funny thing is, like, we could have easily been like partners because we're like the same, like similar age, both Indian. And I thought, like, she tweeted me and she's like, "Oh yeah, I saw you at the airport, smiley
Oh, maybe
face."
that's why she didn't want to come up to you.
Yeah,
you were the guy.
I think she thought busted, but not. Oh, that's my boss. Oh my god, that video of you, the guy video that we've just watched upstairs, that is hilarious. I can't believe I missed that one.
But then, do you know what? I did that because I thought at least like if people see me dressed as a guy in the thumbnail, people might be like, "Oh, what's this about?" But if you think about the fact that there's 30,000 subscribers, only 10,000 people watch that.
Yeah.
So that didn't appeal to people.
Yeah.
Didn't appeal to people.
But the thing is though, like, it's interesting to see what's appealing to the people that are already in our like subscriptions, or to new people that are finding it, because I think for new people to find us it's really hard, because
there's too many people doing what we're doing.
The space is so cluttered,
so many people,
and like, why would anyone like even like look that up? Do you know what I mean? It's a random thing. The only way people are going to find us is if people comment and it goes into their subscriptions feed, I guess.
But I think also like people aren't going to look up stuff like that. But then again, when I picked the title, I was very like, how to not get a girl. Like, I'm sure people would search that sort of stuff.
Yeah, how not to
get a girl, or like, you know, I specifically thought about what I was going to call it to let people find it. But even then, a third of my subscribers haven't watched it. So I was like, well no, like 2/3 haven't watched it. So I was a bit like, people can't see my videos. Like, I don't think every video goes into everyone's feeds.
Yeah.
Because people come back and say to me, I didn't see this video that you put up, and I was just like, what can I do? Like, YouTube's just
it's
trying
hard
to
work.
scam me.
I can't believe you're here. It's so weird. It's so weird. Like, we're just chatting like we've known each other for years.
But do you know what?
It's
I
so
have
weird.
watched you for years.
Yeah,
I have actually watched you for years.
Like,
since
that's the
beginning.
thing. I was thinking when you come over, I was like, do you know? I feel like I know you already, and like
It
I
wasn't
know.
weird, was it?
No, it's not
No,
weird
I
at
didn't
all.
think
It was
weird.
literally like we just picked off where we'd left off. Well, we hadn't even left off anywhere, but it felt like that.
Like, it's going to be so much easier, like, next time we film. So we will be filming together. I can tell we're going to film loads.
course.
Because you're actually not that far away from me.
Yeah,
I
really.
thought you were further. It was a really nice journey. It was like literally motorway all the way. Like,
Perfect.
it
So
was
it's not
really
like
easy.
Did you find
No.
find my house okay?
Yeah, it was easy.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was thinking like if it hopefully doesn't take you too long, because by the time you get here you might be a bit tired, because like driving can be a bit
No,
tiring.
not on a Sunday. Sunday's like my day to get stuff done that I want to get done.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy the whole YouTube side of it. Like, I love filming videos. I don't know, like, I get all the requests. I notice a lot of the like requests I get are quite similar. Like, I'll do a DIY on this, and I'm like, I'm not very creative. You really don't want to see me make stuff, because I'm just not that
You've
sort
not
of
really done
person.
any DIYs, right?
No,
I don't think
never.
I've seen
I don't
you
think
do
I ever
it.
have. The thing is, even if someone was to give me a suggestion of something to do a DIY for, I'd probably come up with something.
Yeah.
But I'm not the sort of person, I'm not Bethany Motor that just comes up with like all
Random
this
stuff.
amazing
I
stuff.
think you, Kish and Harry and Parlay could
Yeah.
do something really fun together, the 5 of us.
Yeah.
Like, we could do the amusement park meetup.
I love
think
that.
me and you
I
should-
love that idea.
Why don't the 2 of us just do a London meetup? Like
We should do a
girly-
vlog. We should like I'm just thinking about. I'm already thinking about our next video.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, because you love like your fashion and I'm really not fashionable, you should do like a make me over type
That's a
thing.
good idea. We could go shopping.
That would be really fun.
We could do like, we could go to like a
We could do a
shopping
meetup at
mall
the same time.
Yeah, we could do a meetup and we can vlog the day of like me and you going shopping.
Yeah.
And like what kind of stuff might look nice on you.
Yeah, let's do that.
Like a fashion,
that would be
like-
really fun.
Yeah. So
I
we like
think people
fashion
would come. I
vlog.
think people would come if we did like a meetup. I always worry
Would you
about
guys
people
come
not
if we
coming.
did a meetup?
I really hope somebody would come. Like, I don't know.
I think people would come.
I
Because
hope
think
they
a lot
would.
of people that watch me and watch both of us, I think we'd appeal to them. Like, we're in London, like so many people. We did like a really good location, like a central
Easy
London,
to get to.
easy to
Yeah.
get to, parking, all that, tube stations.
Mm.
There's no reason why people wouldn't come, right?
But do you know what happened? Like, when we did our meetup, like, a lot of girls were really, really young. And some of them came with their parents because they were that young. They were like 13, 14.
Yeah.
And then some of them had like a deadline of like what time they had to be home, so they couldn't stay that long. And then I didn't, that was the first time it hit me how young people are that watch my videos.
Right.
Like, really, really young. I remember this girl, she was so cute. She came up to me and she was like, oh, you're an optician, aren't you? And then her dad was like, why don't you go and do work experience with her? And she brought her dad with her, and I was like, oh, that's so cute.
Oh,
So-
let me tell you a funny story about work experience. I like get taxis all the time to meetings and
Yeah.
things. And one time, like, the guy started talking to me saying, oh, what do you do? And I said, I work in media, I work in advertising. And he knew where my office was, he's obviously picking me up. And then he was like, oh, my daughter's doing media at like college, and she really wants to get into sort of digital media, what I do. And I was like, oh, that sounds great. And he's like, oh, do you think I could like have your email address if she wants any advice? And she was like 16. I was like, of course, yeah, no problem. And then a few months later, or like just a few weeks later, she emailed me saying, oh, my dad like met you in a taxi.
Oh,
and
she did
could you
email
like
you?
could you
Yeah.
like give me some tips? So I sent her some tips, which was hopefully useful to her. And then about a few months later, or a year later, or something like that, she needed to do work experience, and she like reached out to me. She was like, oh, I'd love to come and do work experience with you, would this be possible? And I was like, well, I don't think we've ever had anyone do work experience at my work before, but I
Worth
asked,
finding out.
yeah, I found out for her. And then she came and she like helped me for 1 week. And the funny thing was, like, I got her doing like, some basic stuff, obviously not too much stuff, but I told her to like got to do some research stuff, and she really enjoyed the week.
Was she good?
She was good. She was really shy when she came, but at the end of it, she was really out, and the whole office literally knew her name. And she was like, I got her to coordinate a photo shoot that we had to organise, and she was so helpful. And then on the last day, we gave her a £50 Selfridges voucher.
Oh, that's so cute.
And she was like, I'm not going to tell my mum because my mum will make me save it. And I was like, well, you do whatever you want with it. And I was like, I don't want to get in trouble though. We've given you this
so
voucher.
cute.
And she was like, no, it's fine. And then about she bought me some flowers and a card on the last day to say thank you, and a teddy bear. And then a few weeks later, she messaged me saying, oh, I went into Selfridges and she told me what lipstick and what makeup she bought with the £50.
that's
She
so
was
cute.
so happy with it. Like, she was just like, Nish, I'm never gonna forget you guys. He was so like I loved it. And she went back to her school and told her school like where she'd done it, and it was amazing.
I wonder what she's doing now.
I have no idea.
she's
But
doing
I think it's really important, like, for like people to give young people opportunities, because I think now, like, us being in our 30s, I think things were different. Like, it was easier to get a job back then. Now, I think people coming out of uni and school, it's nearly impossible. It's hardly any jobs, and people having to work for free and things like that. And I just don't think that's fair. Like, they're making them work like crazy.
Yeah, you're having to do like, we've got a lot of apprentices and stuff at the moment, but we end up giving them a normal like salary,
right?
Because we don't think it's fair to like pay them nothing for doing what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, exactly.
And we all started at the bottom, but none of us were ever apprentices. Like, we all worked and just got paid like normal wage.
I think a lot of companies are abusing this problem that they're bringing in young people and saying, oh, you can get experience, and they might pay like for their travel, but they're really giving them nothing else. So I was like, we're not, like, I think that's really really bad. Like, you shouldn't do that.
I was really lucky because I'd already had an idea of like what I wanted to do from a really young age.
Yeah.
And I was really lucky. I just needed to get the grades to get in. But some people at 14, like, you're still a child.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because when I was like younger, the first thing I wanted to be a sports person, because I was always quite talented at sports. I played football at quite a senior level.
I've always been really like health conscious.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. So I went to specialist sports college. I played football. I played netball. I played quite a lot of sports, hockey and things like that. So I wanted to be a sports, like an athlete, like even a long jumper maybe. I love sports. So then I was thinking, okay, but then I got to about 18, 19, I was like, okay, basically everyone's taller than me, everyone's better than me, and I can either not do the whole uni thing and just go on the sports route, but I thought, no, I want to go to uni, I want to get that experience. So I thought, well, I'm not going to be a sports TV presenter, so what else could I do? And I thought, well, maybe then I could be, I'm not going to be a sports person, so maybe what can I do is be a sports TV presenter.
That would be amazing.
My dream job, even now to this day, would be a sports TV presenter. So if I was presenting like some sort of football or rugby, anything, I would love it.
Incredible.
So then I was like, okay, and then I realised that's just like, that's not going to happen. You need to know the right people, so that's not going to happen either. So then I was like, well, if I can't do that and I can't do that, what else could I do with sports? And I thought I could be a sports events organiser. So that's why I did events at university.
Oh, wow.
So what's your, like, have you watched any like series or anything? What have you been into recently?
Do you know what? I just watch EastEnders. I don't watch anything else. I don't have time to watch anything else. I really don't. I don't have such a busy life. I don't have time for anything. Like, my life revolves around me working, and I work quite long hours as well. So I get into work at like, I'm there before 8 o'clock. And I don't leave till like 6:37.
Yeah.
So
it's a long day.
It's a really long day. It's such a long day. And luckily for me, I don't do 5 days in a row. I get like Fridays off and then I work Saturdays. So I have like a random day in the middle where I've got time off.
Yeah.
But it's a long day. The thing is, because I'm managing, it's like never ending stuff. Like, even though the door's closed, there's always stuff I need to do, like paperwork and rotors. There's always something to do, but I love it and I wouldn't change it. And I wouldn't change what I do.
You're passionate about what
I love what I do.
Yeah.
I'm actually really lucky that I love what I do, and you're really lucky.
Yeah.
You love what you do.
The thing, like, I think that's
so
massive thing. Like,
to do certain things.
If you don't enjoy what you do and you've got to do it 40, 50 hours a week, then oh my goodness, like it's starting to get lighter. Have you noticed?
I love it.
I love it too.
I know. I walk out of work and it's still light, and I love it. And I can actually.
Summers in like London around here is amazing. Like, I love it. Do you know when the summer comes? All I can think about is picnics, barbecues.
I go into the pub after work. Yeah, it's still light.
Oh my god, going for a glass of wine in the pub after work is like,
let's go.
In the summer, that is literally my favourite thing to do. When like around 5:30 Thursday evening or a Friday evening, just as it's like lovely and warm outside, just go into the pub.
A little bit breezy, but it's not
go into the pub with your work colleagues, glass of wine. Oh my god, I think that's like heaven for me. Like, it's just like chatting.
I'm a red wine girl. I love red wine.
You love red wine?
Red wine is like my favourite. Yeah. It's like, I'm just happy, even if it's just me in the house by myself with a glass of like red wine and a trashy film.
What kind of trashy film? What's your favourite film?
I wouldn't say I have a favourite, but oh my god, I did watch a really good film.
What kind of films do you like?
Do you know what I love? Like, I was trying to search films that are similar to, like, the kind of thriller type films. They don't quite go to horror, but they're like thrillers. And like things like Sleeping with the Enemy. Yeah. Really, really old film. Yeah. But that's the sort of film that I just love. Like, you're a little bit on the edge of your seat and you're a little bit nervous and you still get like all like jumpy. Yeah. But it's not a horror. Like, it's something that could potentially happen. Like, it's realistic.
I love thrillers with like twists and things like that. like Sixth Sense or Green Mile, or like
when you have to get right to the end of the film to like
find out. And then when the penny drops, you're like, oh, that's what was happening.
How did I not see that?
Exactly. And it's obvious. When the penny drops, you're like, that was so obvious. And I didn't get it the whole movie. I didn't really get it, but I've seen some good movies lately as well. But thrillers are my absolute favourite. And that's like. So what do you normally do on a Sunday? How is your Sundays like roll?
Filming, editing.
Snap, snap.
And do you know what, like a lot of the times I'm trying to be really good with commenting back on people, because I feel like people spend the time to watch my videos and watch whatever rubbish I put up and you know, it may only take me like, you know, 10 minutes to film it, but they've sat down, they've turned their computer on, they've searched for your video, they've watched it, and then they watched it to the end, and then they write a comment, and I always feel the need to like comment back on stuff.
I agree.
I know you get like hate comments, and I can't deal with hate comments. I still take it really personally, even though I know it's some idiot just sat there like poking fun at me and they don't know me, and I shouldn't take it.
I don't take it personally at all.
Do you know what? So you're really good. I'm just
like thick-skinned about it, because like, and also I don't even bother to delete a lot of them, because I just think I don't care. Like, you know what? Like, I know who I am. I'm confident who I am. You can pick fault or whatever. Do you know? I've been really lucky. I don't even get that much haters. Like,
I don't think I do.
Yeah. I think some people get a lot. Like, I've not noticed that much on your channel. And I personally
no. I don't think I do. I think
I'm
I'm actually quite lucky compared to like probably some people. I don't think I get that much hate at all.
Yesterday I did have a comment, like it was about my threading your upper lip video, and then the girl put, "This bitch is so stupid. Threading kills like hell." Well, threading might kill like hell, but why did she need to put the first bit? She could have literally just put, "Threading really hurts. Like, don't just ignore her." Like, but the thing is, everyone's pain levels are different. I've got tattoos, piercings, everything. So my threshold of pain might be different from someone else's. So I might think threading, and especially like if you've had threading from a young age, your body's kind of immune to it. Whereas if you're older and you just started threading at say 25, your upper lip, that might be really painful. But like people who put these like really aggressive, angry comments,
there's no need to swear at me. Oh my god.
I mean, it doesn't affect me at all, but I just think, who are you? Like, what kind of comment is this? Like, it's silly. Like, it's a silly comment.
Because you know what gets me is like where they write a comment and someone will thumbs it up. That annoys me even more. I'm like, and you agree with this moron? Like, oh my god. What have I done to you? Still filming.
You can see here, it's, you know, they nearly don't even fit in the basket that I've got. These are all from my bathroom cabinet or from actually in my shower.